Hi students, good morning. How are you? I hope you all are doing good. Welcome to grade 11 business mathematics class. So in our last class we have completed the fourth chapter. Let's start our fifth chapter, that is differential calculus. So last class I said this fifth chapter, this differential calculus, it's new for you is till now you not hear this one. So differential calculus, it's not old portion, it's a new for you. Okay, so but in 10th standard and then you not learned about differential calculus. So this year we are going to learn just the basic, but in 12th standard we will learn something deeply in differential calculus. So this year just we are going to learn some basic ideas. So before that, in your book if you are seeing means there's a lot of definitions are there. Just I will read you and explain, and directly we will move to the problems. So afterwards we will discuss more deeply about the definitions also. Okay, so just now I am reading and I will give the outline of the introductions now. Okay, so first all of you take down your book, please follow me. So though no need to write all the things to your note, just you can read from your book. Sometimes in one words or 2 mark they will ask some definitions. Okay, so first one is functions and their graphs. So what about function? You know, is it right? In 10th grade you have learned what is function. You know what about graphs, is it right? So functions and their graphs means if there is a function we can draw a graph is. So functions and their graphs. So first we are going to learn some basic concept. So take down your book and follow me. First one is quantity. What do you mean by quantity? If you are reading in your book, anything which can be performed on basic mathematical operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division is called a quantity. Anything which can be performed, that is anything. If you need to perform something by using a basic mathematical concepts or operations. What are the basic mathematical operations? Addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Okay, so that's called quantity. Understand? Okay. Next one is constant. What do you mean by constant? So there are two types of constant. First one is absolute constant. Second one is arbitrary constant. So what do you mean by absolute constants? So absolute constants are those which do not change their values in any mathematical investigation. Okay. So whatever when you are doing means also it's never changed. So that's called absolute constant. So in your book they gave some example, that is 3. 3 is absolute constant. If we can, is there any possible to change this constant? No, is it right? Then pi. Pi means that's a fixed value. We can't change by using any mathematical investigation. Next one is arbitrary constant. So arbitrary constant means if there is equation y is equal to mx plus 4. Here what is the arbitrary constant? M is. So here that is are those which retain the same value throughout a problem, but we may assume different values to get different solutions. Is it right? So you know here y is equal to mx plus 4 means if I am substituting some certain values, so it will be getting changes. Is it right? So we will get different solutions. Is for different values you will get. So this is all the things you know. So this is called absolute constant and arbitrary constant. Okay. So absolute constant means it never change. So arbitrary constant, whenever we are giving certain values, it will get different solutions. That's all. Then next one is variable. What do you mean by variable? This is all the things you have learned in algebra. Variable, constant is, okay, variable. Variable means a variable is a quantity which can assume different values in a particular. So it's an inequation of a straight line. They gave in your book x by a plus y by b is equal to 1. Is it right? Here what are the variables? There are two variables. What are the variables? X and y are the variables. Is it right? So this is variable. Then in variable also there are two kinds of variables. One is independent variable and next one is dependent variable. Dependent variable and independent variable. So if what will you say about independent variable means a variable is said to be independent variable when it have any arbitrary value. If you all go through that example you will understand thoroughly. Y is equal to 5x square minus 2x plus 3. So here independent variable is x. Okay. Independent variable is x. Dependent variable is y. 3 is a constant. Now you understand what's the difference between constant and variables, independent and dependent variable. That's all. Okay. Next one is interval. Interval means if it is a straight line, let us take this here. So minus infinity to infinity. Here they have given like this a, b, is it right? So here AB is a interval. So it is an open interval, it's a closed interval. Like that, two the things are there. So first one is open interval. Open interval means we will denotate by this symbol, that is a less than x less than b, and it is an open interval denoted by a comma b. This is a bracket, very important. Then that is the meaning is, for example, in an open interval 4 comma 7, if it is 4 comma 7 means 4 and 7 are not the elements of this interval. That's the meaning. Okay, so if it is in a place of a comma b, if it is 5 and 7 or 4 or 7, like that means if it is an open interval, that 4 and 7 is not included in that interval. Then closed interval means, okay, so it is a closed interval means, if it is a closed interval means a less than or equal to x less than or equal to b. So that's the difference. Okay, a less than x less than b. Here it is a less than or equal to x less than or equal to b. It's a closed interval. We will notate by the symbol. Here what's the meaning? 4 comma 7 means both also all the elements in the interval. Okay, that's the meaning. Then here left to open interval means here it will be less than, right means here it will be less than or equal to. That is, so b minus a is equal to h is called the length of the interval. Sometimes in one words they may ask b minus a is equal to h is the length of an interval. Okay. The next one is neighborhood. Let a be an real number. Let epsilon greater than 0 be an arbitrary small number. Then a minus epsilon, a plus epsilon is an epsilon neighborhood of a point A, and it's denoted by n of a comma epsilon. So now when I am saying means you want to understand something. So when we are doing the problems, we will discuss about that. The next one is function. Function already you have learned, so I am not going to repeat. So you know, is it right? Every element in A has a unique element. That's the meaning. The next one is classifications of functions. Algebraic functions, transcendental functions. Two functions are there. So what do you mean by algebraic function? Algebraic functions or algebraic expressions using a finite number of terms involving only the algebraic operations. Okay. So in algebraic expressions means only the algebraic operations, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and rising to the fractional power. So this is called the algebraic function. So in algebraic function, what's the meaning? They are only the involvement of addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and rising to the fractional power. Okay. So there are some examples are given. Is a polynomial, a rational integral function, extra-rational function, irrational function. So this all the things you have learned in lower classes. Then next one is transcendental function. What do you mean by transcendental function? A function which is not algebraic. Algebraic, if it is not algebraic, we will call that as transcendental. Some examples are given. That is trigonometric function, inverse trigonometric function, exponential function, logarithmic function. All the functions will be in transcendental functions. Okay. Then next one is even and odd functions. What do you mean by even and odd functions? A function f of x is said to be even. Even means f of minus x is equal to f of x. Then function f of x is said to be an odd function means f of minus x is equal to minus f of x. Understand the meaning? So function f of x is called an even function means f of minus x is equal to f of x. If it is an odd function means f of minus x is equal to minus f of x. So if it is f of x equal to x square and f of x equal to cos x, both are even function. It is odd function. Some definitions are examples are given. You learn it. Next one is explicit and implicit function. What do you mean by explicit and implicit function? A function in which the dependent variable is expressed explicitly in terms of some independent variables is known as explicit function. Okay, so here the example is given, y is equal to x square plus 3 and this both are explicit function. Okay, then next one is implicit. Implicit means this is an example. The meaning is if two variables x and y are connected by a relation or function f of x comma y is equal to 0, both is equal to 0, then we will call this as implicit function. Then sometimes in 2 mark there is a lot of chance to ask a definition. They may ask. Okay, so you learn all the definitions from your book. No need to take all the things to your note. Okay, then next one is constant function. What do you mean by constant function? Already you have learned this, right? F of x equal to k. Constant means it's a constant function. Then identity function. This all the things you have learned in 10th standard. Identity function, you know, it is denoted by I. Function which associates every real number to itself. Is it right? Identity function. Then modulus function, that also in 10th grade you have learned modulus of x. Then signum function, it's not you learn. There, what do you mean by signum function? The f of x is given. That is, the domain of R and range set is given. Domain of R and range set both also important. Modulus function, what about the domain and range? Signum function, what about the domain and range? Learn it, okay? What about the function? That is modulus of x by x if x not equal to 0, 0 if x equal to 0. The next one is step function. Greatest integer function and least integer function. What do you mean by greatest integer function? If you see the symbol, you come to know that is lower one dash, like that is there, right? A function whose value at a real number x is the greatest integer less than or equal to x. Okay, so the function whose value at any real number x is the greatest integer less than or equal to x means greatest integer function. So the symbol down it will be is there. So next least means up. So that's the meaning. The next one is rational function. Rational function already I taught you. It is in the form of p of x by q of x. Then polynomial function you know. Then linear function means the degree is 1. Quadratic means degree is 2. Exponential function means e power x, e power 2x are exponential function. Logarithmic function means in the function is as log ax. So next, so this all the things you have learned already. I taught you. The next one is sum, difference, product and quotient. So f plus or minus g of x is equal to, how will you write? F g of x is equal to, how will you write? Then f by g means, how will you write? C into f of x means, how will you write? This all the things you need to learn. Next one is graph of a function. So if it is a function, how we need to draw a graph. Okay. So everything you just learn it. Compulsorily one word they may ask from this. So 2 mark also there's a chance. So please learn all the definitions with example. Okay, sometimes they will ask with example. So you need to learn. Okay students, problems are very easy. It will be very easy for you. Problems, everything, small problems within 2 lines, 3 lines you will get the answer. There is problems are very small and it's very simple, but you will get lot of confusion. The thing is, each and every exercise there will be a slight difference. So please understand it and learn. First you learn all the definition, then only you will get a thorough idea. Understand students? Okay. So I think 1 or 2 problems we will start it today. Okay. So no need to write all the things to your note. Don't need to waste your time. Just you can learn everything from your book. Directly you can start from problem. Okay. So put the heading, unit number 5, differential calculus. Put the side heading and you can start from example. Okay. Example 5.1. Okay, find the domain for which the functions f of x is equal to 2x square minus 1 and g of x is equal to 1 minus 3x both are equal. You need to prove. Okay, find the domain for which the function f of x is equal to and g of x is equal to both are equal. So already it is given both the functions are equal. So given that f of x is equal to g of x. What is f of x value? 2x square minus 1 is equal to 1 minus 3x. Bring all the terms to one side. 2x square plus 3x minus 1 equal to 0. So 2x square plus 3x minus 2 equal to 0. Factorize minus 4. Here it is 3. So 1 4 is 4. So 2x square minus x plus 4x minus 2 equal to 0. So x is common. So we will get 2x minus 1 plus 2. So 2x minus 1 equal to 0. So x plus 2 is one factor. Then 2x minus 1 is another factor. So what will you get? X equal to minus 2 and x is equal to 1 by 2. So what's the domain? This is a domain. Okay. So domain equal to, need to write in bracket, that is minus 2 comma 1 by 2. This is a domain. Understand students? This is all. So very easy. Okay, problems very easy. Understand it. Have you understand? This is domain. Okay. Then next one. Okay, if f equal to 1 comma 1 2 comma 3 be a function described by a formula f of x equal to ax plus b, determine a and b. Okay, so what is given f of x is equal to ax plus b. So what's the value for f of 1? So f of 1, find out. So what is there? 1, is it right? Then what about f of 2? It is given, is it right? F of 1 is 1, 2 is 3. This one you have learned in 10th standard, is it right? 3. Then therefore what's the value for a plus b? A plus b. Understand? That is, first you need to substitute in the place of x is 1, is it right? That is when x is equal to 1, otherwise you write it, which implies a into 1 plus b, okay, equal to 1, correct? So what will you get? A plus b equal to 1. Take it as first equation. Then when x is equal to 2, substitute a into 2 plus b equal to how much? 3. So 2a plus b equal to 3. This is equation number 2. Solve equation 1 and 2. 1 and 2, a plus b equal to 1, 2a plus b equal to 3. Negative, again negative, again negative. So this will go. So what will you get? Minus a equal to minus 2. So a equal to 2. Then a equal to 2 in any one of the equation, in equation 1. So what will happen? 2 plus b equal to 1. So b equal to 1 minus 2 means b equal to minus 1. Okay, so this is the answer. Understand, students? Okay, next problem. If f of x is equal to x plus 1 by x, then show that f of x the whole cube equal to f of x cube plus 3 into f of 1 by x. Solution. If f of x is equal to x plus 1 by x, then show that f of x the whole cube is equal to f of x cube plus 3 into f of 1 by x. Okay. F of x, how much it is given? X plus 1 by x. So if it is f of x cube, means what will happen? In the place of x you will substitute x cube, correct? Then if it is f of 1 by x, means then what will happen? F of x 1 by x is equal to f of x. Okay. Okay, equal to f of x. How you got it? Otherwise you do it again. So if in the place of x you need to substitute as 1 by x, is it right? So 1 by x plus 1 by 1 by x. So how much you will get, ma? Again x plus 1 by x only you will get. So it's the same as f of x. Otherwise directly you can write it. Okay. So f of x. So now you take down the LHS now. F of x the whole cube is equal to, substitute here. F of x cube, what's the value? X cube plus 1 by x cube plus 3 into f of 1 by x, what's the value? X plus 1 by x. So that is equal to, this is same as f of x cube plus 3 into f of x, correct? So that is equal to f of x cube plus 3 into f of x is equal to f of 1 by x, correct? F of x is equal to f of 1 by x. So 1 by x equal to, understand? So first you write down f of x, then f of x cube, then f of 1 by x. Find the place of x, you need to substitute 1 by x. So same f of x only you will obtain. Now take down this f of x the cube and substitute there. So substitute the value. This is same as f of x. This is again, it is same as f of x is equal to f of 1 by x. So if you substitute, you will get the RHS. Understand, students? Okay. So one more question we can do here today. example 5.4. You take down the question from your book. I am not going to write the question. Let f be defined by f of x is equal to x minus 5 and g be defined as g of x is equal to find lambda such that f of x is equal to g of x. So it is given in the question, given f of x is equal to g of x for all x belongs to R. So what's the f of x value? F of x is minus 5, is it right? Both also minus 5. We need to find the lambda value. Is equal to g of minus 5. So f of minus 5. So f of x is equal to x minus 5. Is it right? Then x is equal to minus 5 means what is g of x value? Equal to lambda. So substitute here f of minus 5 is equal to x minus 5. In the place of x you need to substitute minus 5. Equal to lambda. So lambda equal to minus 10. This is answer. Understand? Okay. So up to 5.4 we have completed. So please students take down your classwork and take down this all the examples. Before that, please learn all the definition. That's your homework for you today. Understand? So your homework is you need to learn all the definitions today and afterwards take down this 5 problems up to 5.4. So in our next class we will start from example 5.5. Understand? So I am not going to give any homework. The reason is first you need to learn all the definition. That's very important. So you learn all the definition, afterwards take down this 4 problem. No need to write down all the definitions to your note. Just you learn from your book and afterwards take down these 4 examples. So we'll start from example 5.5 in our next class. So exercise also many problems are there. If you can means you try. Otherwise we will do it in our next class. Okay students, be safe. Thank you. We will meet in the next class.